Yo guys, we were just about to get to the place we're going, and oh, and there. I wonder if there's a dead body nearby.
But yeah, if you're going exploring at an abandoned pub, yeah, keep your mate with you. Make sure he's someone you can trust. You know, it's been getting worse and worse lately.
Meet 18-year-old Marc Williams. He was the typical teen hoping for social media stardom and liked hanging out with his friends. Sometimes he combined these two passions, but he never imagined these would be the reason his life would end in the grisliest way possible. Sadly, Marc saw Lewis Ashdown as one of his best friends, but inside, Lewis had no friends. He was rotten from the core and only had murder on his mind. So what happened that fateful day while recording a YouTube video? Welcome to Trapdoor Crime. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Now let's dive in to the psychopathic fan who murdered a YouTuber and recorded it. Suspicious behavior. Today's case takes us to Uckfield in the southern part of the UK. It's a 15,000 people town, just a short train ride away from London. It may lack excitement for local teens, but it's a haven for peace seekers and those craving proximity to London without its hustle and bustle. This was the hometown of 18-year-old Marc Williams. Around midnight on May 29, 2021, Marc Williams phoned his aunt while walking home from the pub.
Where are you, Marc? Is everything okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm with Lewis at the moment. I'm making my way back now, though. I won't be too long. Don't worry, I'll make sure he gets home okay. Okay then, guys. I'll see you later.
Despite being rather drunk, Marc sounded composed and reassuring. His aunt believed he'd be home soon. During the phone call, Marc was at Perryman's Lane with his friend, 19-year-old Lewis Ashdown. The two had decided to meet at a different pub earlier that day, but when Marc mentioned his younger brother would be joining them, Lewis suspiciously said he felt uneasy. But Lewis agreed to meet Marc later, so after a few drinks with his brother, they said goodbye, and Marc headed to Fairwarp Field, where Lewis was waiting.
Hi guys, I am with Lewis. Just having a little drink before we go and hit Buxted Park Hotel. We're going to do a couple more bangers. Can't tell you what they are in case anyone's watching that shouldn't be watching. So we'll smash this one and after we smash these.
They spent the night drinking, laughing, and shooting videos. However, around 11:30 p.m., Marc remembered his aunt was expecting him home. After a brief conversation with her, he set off. Despite the short distance, he never returned home. The investigation that followed would reveal a heart-wrenching story that astonished the whole community. YouTube famous. At just 18 years old, Marc was described as a shy and gentle individual. He was raised by his Aunt Emma and grandmother. His mother Lena lived nearby and had a good relationship with her son, but it's unclear why they did not live together. According to Lena, Marc faced difficulties in making friends due to his trusting and innocent nature. The wrong crowd would easily take advantage of him and would always befriend him. He only ever wanted a friend, someone he could laugh, joke, and have fun with. Marc had another dream, to become a YouTube star.
Hi guys. Hi guys. Hi guys. You right guys? We're up on the roof.
Marc grew up in the 2010s watching YouTubers like Ryan Taylor, Ali Law, and OK Go. Pranks, BMX stunts, parkour, and sneaking into forbidden areas became his favorite topics. Wanting to connect with others, Marc started his first YouTube channel, Rooftop Legends, in January 2018. Most of his old videos are gone, but the earliest surviving one is from May 14, 2019. In it, Marc and his brother dodged security guards in Churchill Square.
Okay. Can't legally touch me.
Where are you going?
To find my brother.
Okay. Police are on the way already now.
Yeah, they'll catch me then, won't they?
In 2019, Marc renamed his YouTube channel to RoofTube, but later changed it to Displace when his younger brother stopped appearing in his videos. During autumn 2019, Marc uploaded 8 videos of himself escaping security or getting caught by police while climbing dangerous construction sites and rooftops around East Sussex. He released one more video in February 2020 before going silent. The pandemic hit hard in 2020, leading to a total lockdown in the UK in March. This explains Marc's silence, as few people left their homes during those months, unless for work. However, Marc had another reason for not posting videos, which he didn't reveal yet. In November 2020, he surprised his fans by announcing plans to restart his channel.
Alright guys, don't know if you can see me or not, but I promise you this place is coming back. I'm getting a new action cam. And I'm going to hit some serious videos, not like the ones I used to before. I'm just getting myself back in. Anyway guys, my phone battery's shit. I'm getting a new one soon, so I'm going to have to cut this video off quick. My channel is coming back, I promise you. Sorry about the long time. I applied to be a PCSO for some reason and I got rejected, so now, you know, I'm coming back full on.
By the time Marc posted this video, he was already a bit famous. Although he'd taken a long break, more and more people had been sharing his videos. Content like Marc's are always controversial. Some admire the risk-taking, while others criticize it as reckless. Regardless, Marc had become a hot topic by the end of 2020, with many excited for his new videos. One of these people was Lewis Ashdown.
Hi guys, I'm back here with Lewis, and we're going to do the water treatment facility in Uckfield on the industrial estate.
Lewis commented on one of Marc's YouTube videos, saying he was a fan and asking to join in on the next video. The video Lewis commented on has now been deleted, but this message encouraged Marc to start making videos again. It was a chance to make a friend and keep his YouTube dream alive.
We've just had to take a detour around the station car park because of this testing going on, and we couldn't walk through it. So yeah, let's hope it was worth it.
So Marc made several videos with his new partner, Lewis. With a GoPro camera on his head, fans saw this as a fresh start for Marc's channel. However, within a month, Marc stopped posting again. It wasn't until March 2021 that he addressed the break, hinting he might shut down his channel for good. Marc was in a massive predicament. He was now looking for a job in the security sector and trying to earn a security badge. This meant he could not climb forbidden areas as he was on the other side of the law now, but Lewis encouraged him to keep up the channel.
Into that, I've been doing some talking with Lewis. He's seeming like he wants to get back into climbing and stuff. I haven't actually done it since Christmas.
Marc and Lewis were closer than ever now, but Marc had another problem.
And I've got a bad back. It's been getting worse and worse lately. Don't know why. I need to go to the hospital and have myself checked out.
This was a serious injury for someone so young. It could mean his channel would have to be sacrificed for his health.
I am not sure where my channel is going to go. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing these videos. I don't know if I'm going to be doing different videos or whether I'm going to stop completely. At this point in time, I don't know. I've been trained to get my SIA license over the past couple of weeks, and I can't really risk that. But I'm not sure at the moment. I need to talk with Lewis some more, work something out.
Knowing how trusting Marc was of Lewis makes what happened next even sicker and heartbreaking. Marc ended his YouTube live video with the adult decision.
I love doing it, but at the end of the day, I'm going to have to grow the f up because, you know, I can keep doing this. I mean, Ali Law still does it. He's in his 20s. He's doing good for himself. You know, good for him. But I'm hardly an athlete. I'm hardly a pro at this kind of thing. I have to face reality, especially with my back getting worse. I can barely run anymore. I love doing it, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna have to grow the f up.
Sadly, Marc never got the chance to grow up. His life would be taken just 2 months after this video, in a manner almost too gruesome to say online. The sinister plot. Despite announcing he was ending his YouTube career, fans and Lewis convinced Marc to come back online. In April 2021, Marc posted his return video on YouTube. In May, Lewis commented, "We'll do Buxted Hotel first video back." 10 days later, the two were at said hotel.
Hi guys, I am with Lewis. Just having a little drink before we go and hit Buxted Park Hotel.
This is the dreaded video made on May 29th, 2021.
Yeah, we want this to be a mad video. We're going to do a couple more bangers. Can't tell you what they are in case anyone's watching that shouldn't be watching.
Who's watching?
Well, no, I mean watching the videos, because I know that the police do watch my channel sometimes. I can't really say where we're going because then it'll just video up when we go to do it.
Earlier that evening, Lewis suggested meeting Marc at a pub, but Marc wanted to bring his little brother. Lewis, for some reason, felt uncomfortable and postponed the meeting. Later, Lewis texted Marc to meet up at Fairwarp Field instead. Marc waved goodbye to his little brother and went on without him. His brother didn't think this would be his last time seeing him. Lewis arrived at the meeting spot with alcohol, intending to get drunk before filming at the hotel.
Yeah, so we'll smash this one and, well, after we smash these.
Amex Part 2. That could be one. There you go. Amex Part 2 coming soon.
Yeah, alright.
During the evening, Lewis repeatedly offered Marc cups of whiskey and coke, heavily laced with whiskey. Despite Marc's refusal, Lewis persisted, claiming the drinks were alcohol-free. He may have even pressured Marc, accusing him of being overly sensitive, a common tactic of peer pressure. By 11:30 p.m., Marc was so heavily intoxicated that he was unfit to explore the Buxted Hotel. That's when he called his aunt and told her he was coming home. He was only 3 miles away, but the walk was through a wooded area. The night turned to morning, and Marc's aunt was terrified. It was not like him to not come home or call, so she called the police. The most gruesome footage. On May 30th, the news made headlines all over Sussex and London. Urgent plea to find Uckfield teenagers missing from home since night out together. The news provided the names, ages, and where the teens had met the previous night. Marc was last heard from at 11:30 p.m. during a call to his aunt. Lewis was last spotted at 11 a.m. the following day near Chapel Green in Crowborough, 10 miles from Uckfield, but he hadn't come back home. In the tight-knit community, a swarm of locals joined forces with the police to track down the missing teens. As dusk settled in, the police obtained CCTV footage of Lewis in Crowborough. Then, on May 31st, Lewis nonchalantly returned home as if the previous days were mere blips. His mother reassured everyone that everything was fine. Lewis appeared untroubled, and they didn't delve into his weekend escapades. However, that day, the police paid a visit to Lewis's residence to discuss Marc's possible whereabouts. Lewis was not home, so they proceeded to comb through his bedroom. What they discovered inside sent shivers down their spines. A search of his home address found clothing hidden in a wardrobe. The detectives quickly sent the clothes for a DNA analysis. Tragically, it was Marc's blood on Lewis's clothes. By June 1st, 2021, Lewis was tracked down to Eastbourne. He was hiding at a friend's home. He was swiftly arrested and slapped with first-degree murder charges. As he was escorted to the police station, his friend, known as Mr. Hansen by the authorities, underwent questioning at his house. What he said sickened the detectives. Allegedly, Lewis had harbored a desire to end Marc's life for some time. His motivations were strange. He said he wanted to know what it felt like to kill a human, and also that Marc simply annoyed him.
I took a knife out with me. I wasn't sure whether to do it, but it felt right in the moment and I just wanted to do it.
Lewis got Hansen drunk to show him the footage of him killing Marc. He pulled his phone out and presented him with 40 constant minutes of recordings of the ordeal. Lewis laughed as Hansen watched in horror. In the video, Lewis stabs Marc 107 times on his eyes, face, neck, torso, private area, and right leg. Then he gouges Marc's eyes out. Then Lewis takes Marc's trousers and underpants and throws the sweet young boy into a river. Hansen remembers. Marc's eyes out, proper psychotic stuff. I was going in shock. I was shocked how he came out of it. I wanted to run and tell someone. In the video, sweet young Marc is screaming and begs for his life. He says, "Help! Help! Can you get me an ambulance? I think I'm dying!" But the psychopathic and evil Lewis just laughs and continues on. Hansen said Lewis seemed proud while playing the video. He said he felt good about what he had done, and Marc had deserved to die. He thought about killing Marc before and wanted to do it. It was horrific. He said he was glad he'd done this. As soon as Marc hung up the phone to his aunt, he bent over to puke. This is when Lewis jumped into the frenzied attack. Marc's aunt, Emma Williams, said she will be haunted forever by Lewis telling her he'll make sure Marc gets home okay just seconds before killing him.
Where are you, Marc? Is everything okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm with Lewis at the moment. I'm making my way back now, though. I won't be too long. Don't worry, I'll make sure he gets home okay. Okay then, guys. I'll see you later.
The entire tale is chilling. Lewis manipulated Marc's kindness, pretending to be a fan, pushing him to continue making videos and exerting control over him with excessive alcohol. He exploited Marc's vulnerability and murdered him for sheer thrill. Few predators are as vile as Lewis Ashdown. While in court, Marc's father, Ian, said,
"What evil creature could do this to another person? Just stab him so many times, then going home and off to work like nothing happened. All these actions make me feel physically sick."
In court, his mom said pieces of her soul were stripped away as she heard the horrible news.
Marc's life, future and dignity were taken away. I can't believe the levels of heartbreak, horror and pain caused by this evil crime.
During his sentencing on October 28, 2021, Lewis remained expressionless as the judge sentenced him to life in prison. While he could be up for parole in 27 years, his bad attitude suggests he may never be released. After murdering Marc and recording the act, Lewis casually watched a horror movie depicting a similar scenario. He then chatted with his mother and went to work as if nothing happened. Later, he boasted about the murder and showed the video to a friend, displaying his complete and utter detachment from humanity and decency. As Lewis serves his life sentence, Marc's family is left to grapple with the aftermath of his tragic ordeal. Fortunately, his family has received a measure of kindness from the public. They set up a GoFundMe fundraiser to help with Marc's funeral expenses. The public exceeded the family's intended target of £1,000 and collected £6,065. The family stated the funds were to be used for funeral expenses, and any remainder will be followed to support us and our causes. This case makes me sick to my stomach because of how trusting and kind Marc was. What do you think about Lewis? Let me know in the comments. You've been watching Trapdoor Crime. Please like and subscribe to Trapdoor Crime for more content. See you next time.